Hey everyone, it is time for the next segment in our top 50 games, and this segment is going to be numbers 30 through 21. And not surprisingly, I have a very, very large stack of games on my end.
Mine's probably smaller.
Well, is it reasonably smaller? Or
It's
significantly smaller?
maybe slightly smaller. Mine's slightly smaller.
Okay. Well, let's get right into it with our number 30.
Alright, so my number 30 is a pretty fun polyomino game that also has monuments involved, and this is World Wonders. So I really enjoy this game because it combines polyomino with some cool history stuff, like these little monument things that are pretty neat. But you have to try and build roads and buildings all around in order to then earn the rights to build your monuments. Just a super fun game, and what you end up with at the end is a really cool map of a bunch of these cool monuments that are out there on the board. So
It comes with 21 wooden wonder miniatures.
Yeah, I love the play. I love the end result. It's picturesque, I guess.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
It's really cool having all these different monuments in there. And then there's an expansion that just adds even more monuments.
Yeah. So that's my number 30, World Wonders.
Okay, well my number 30 is Bees in Space.
Apiary?
We have Apiary. This is a Stonemaier game. And yes, so you have bees in space. Hey, it's space. So
Space.
Oh, Jumbie, our cat just Jumbie? What are you doing?
Hey.
Hey,
Alright.
hey.
Another cat.
So yes, space themes I am very interested in, even if it's a little cheesy factor. But this one has some tile placement on your own player board, and you're just sending out bee workers. I love the aesthetic of it. I really like this one a lot. I can't remember, did you play this?
I did once.
And you were like in the middle?
It was in the middle. Yeah, I mean it was a good.
It's going crazy.
It was a good play, but I don't necessarily need to play it again.
Okay, well, I want to play again. I like it. Yeah, so there's different factions, and like I said, it's a worker placement hive building challenge that awaits you. Explore planets, gather resources, develop technologies, and create carvings, so on, blah, blah, blah. But yes,
Blah, blah.
I really like this, and the little bee meeple thingies they're like little miniatures. They're not like I don't know.
Yeah.
They're cool pieces.
Yeah.
And I like this game. That is Apiary.
Alright, next I'm going to space, and we're going to take a look at this monstrous box. You don't hear that much from me, but this is quite the large box. It is the Titan edition of Moonrakers, and this has basically everything in it.
All the expansions. Oh, I've got to start putting the box lids on right. Continue, sorry. I'm going to fix this. Go.
Yeah, so Moonrakers it's one of those games that it came out in parts, different expansions, and each time a new one was added, and I don't say this, it got better. I never say this about expansions. I never like expansions. I don't say never, but it's very infrequently that I enjoy an expansion, but everything that they added to this added to the experience, and it's just a really cool mechanism of your kind of deck building, and then you're negotiating with people, and there's kind of this up and back kind of stuff going on with the scoring. It's just really good, and all the different expansions make for different ways that you can play it out, and I really love it. We haven't played it in a while, and we were just saying, like,
Yeah, we need to play it.
Gotta play it again. So this is one of those that if we had played it more, it might be higher on my list.
Yeah, I think that's true with a lot of our different games. Like, it depends, like, if we've played more or less, like, it kind of moves up and down and such, but
Yeah.
This is a large game on your list.
It is a
See
very
that?
large game.
See
Can you
that?
believe it?
This happens to be my 29 as well.
Hey, how about that?
So the same game. That I'm surprised that this is the second time it's been like direct
Yeah.
crossover.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so same things. I love this game a lot, and the aesthetic and production from Ivy Studios is just outstanding. So that also I think bumps it up for both of us. It's just the quality. Oh my gosh, it
Looks so good.
It's so good. I'm gonna put this down so it's kind of like wrong. But this is one of those that I was surprised I liked because I'm not really into a lot of negotiation per se. But man, this one was super good and I love it. A game of shipbuilding, temporary alliances, and shrewd negotiations. That is Moonrakers.
Yeah.
The Titan Edition.
Super fun. Super fun.
Alright, I want to try to guess this time.
Okay. This one is in a. It's kind of going to give it away, I feel like. But it's a 2-player abstract. It's in a series of games that I like.
Oh, it's one of those Yench Link gift series.
So which one?
I don't know. You pick. Go.
I pick? Alright. So this one is going to be Link.
Have you had any on your list yet? I can't. I got a hair in my eye. Driving me nuts.
I think this is the first one on the list so far.
There will be at least one other.
Yeah, there will be. So Link was one that came out much later than all of the other ones, and I haven't played all of the other ones yet, but Link is kind of a combination of all of the other 6 games. This is number 7. 6 of them came out, not all at the same time, but at different times. And then this one kind of took little bits from all of those 6 games and put it into one, and it turned into this really fun, really cool combination of all these different kind of things that really make me love this is kind of one of those games that's like simple mechanisms but complex kind of thinking process, and that's the kind of game that I really like. So it's easy to kind of get the hang of, but not easy to master. I love it. Link.
Okay. Not surprised. You like your abstract games. I don't mind them, but they're not my favorites. Mine is on your list, so I need it. It's World Wonders.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
We had a couple close ones.
Yeah. A couple.
One was a direct crossover, and the other not far behind.
Yeah. Although I knew those would likely be both on our list because I know how much we both like them. But yeah, I still am interested in getting the expansion for this just because it has more of those monuments. And man, do I love those monuments. Those are so cool. I mean, you could have like pyramid. What are even some of them? You have pyramids.
Yeah, pyramids, Machu Picchu. You've got
and they're like cool little there's
Great Wall. All these
they're
different
so
things.
cool.
Yeah.
Definitely a big fan of this one. I've been itching to play this one a lot lately. So that is World Wonders. What are we at? 28?
That's 28.
28.
Alright, so moving on, I have another one that is a war game. It utilizes dice, and you're fighting against your opponent utilizing those dice. This one is Dice Command, and this was a Kickstarter. We played the prototype, and then we wanted to get it, and it's been a really good one for us, for both of us. We both like it. We played this in an airport before. We kind of just busted it out on the table while we were waiting on a plane. You're utilizing your dice. You are putting them out on the battlefield, and you are going face to face with your opponents, and you're utilizing the pips to win or fight battles against your opponent. One of the ways you try and win is get behind enemy lines. You're also doing some other things that you can do to try and win. But this one is it just kind of, we were part of the Kickstarter and like the during the prototype phase, and it kind of grabbed me for sure.
Yeah, this is definitely one that we like. We like those 2-player war games, and we like dice with it, and this just worked for us. Now, I wouldn't necessarily say it's a perfect game, but
No.
it's not for everybody. But for us, we really like this one.
Yeah, super, super fun. Really enjoyed it. Dice Command.
Okay. Well, we're going to go in space again. And
Go figure.
how many space? Oh, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay with this list. All right. So we have polyominoes in space. And you have mentioned this already on your list, prior list. This is Planet Unknown, that has a Lazy Susan without a lid tray.
It drives
For
Jody crazy.
first editions. Yes, this is a really fun one, and has that simultaneous play because the Lazy Susan has all the tiles, and we're drafting tiles, placing them onto your asymmetric planets, and you also have asymmetric corporation boards, I think they're called, with these tracks. So you have track movement, and then you have polyominoes, and this is just a lot of fun. And I love this one because this has rovers that go out onto the tiles and move around and try to collect things. And I love the rovers. I think that's what makes this game for me. I love it. But yeah, this has a lot of replayability with the different
maps, different planets.
Yeah, this is definitely a good one to check out. I know they have an expansion out as well, and they also have a new edition that comes with a lid.
Fix the lid on the Lazy Susan problem.
Yeah, but anyway, that is Planet Unknown. We have the deluxe edition.
All right, so this one's kind of a classic for me. It's one that's been on the list. It's been higher, so it has dropped a little bit, which is a little bit surprising, but you'll probably recognize it when you hear it. Abstract strategy with bugs.
Oh. Hive?
Yes.
Wasn't that a top 10 game for you?
Exactly. So that's, again, kind of surprising it has dropped this far.
Maybe chess will drop.
However, here it is. This is Hive. So if you have not played Hive, this is one of those super easy to learn. You learn it in 3 to 5 minutes, and then you play and you're off and running. It's really great. It's got all these little bug tiles, and each of the bugs have a different movement ability. The ants crawl around the outside edge.
Chunky tiles.
The grasshoppers jump. The beetles crawl. And yes, they're these real chunky tiles.
Nice.
It's just tactile. Yes. It's a good experience. And like I said, you play this in 5 minutes, and it's just really fun.
Not 5 minutes. It says 20 minutes.
It goes much faster.
It's not 5 minutes.
It goes faster.
No, it's not 5 minutes.
You learn it in 5 minutes. You're playing, and then you finish the game in 10. It's fun.
I have to read the tagline. I always love reading this tagline. I don't know why. It's a game crawling with possibilities.
Yes.
I love that tagline.
Yeah.
I read it every time we talk about this game.
So love, love, love Hive. I don't think it'll ever drop out of the top 50. However, it is dropping.
Yeah.
So you never know.
Okay. All right. I briefly forgot what mine was, but now I remembered. It is one of those deck building worker placement combos.
Deck building, worker placement. Oh, is that Dune? Dune Imperium. Or is it... Which one? Oh, the good one.
The good one?
The good one.
They're both good.
This is the better one.
All right, so this one is definitely one of the more prettier ones. The art in this is incredible. Oh my gosh. I could just stare at the board forever. I love it. But this, like I said, it's a deck building and worker placement combo. I love that combo in games. I have a handful of those types of games. I think that is a sweet spot for me. Yeah. But this one has that really cool resource track where you're going up and advancing and getting some bonuses along the way. And if you can make it to the very top, you can make you could get a lot of points. And like I said, deck building, worker placement, but game of exploration, resource management, and discovery.
Yes. I approve of this one.
Yeah. It has been a little while since we played this.
It has.
And we have an expansion for this that we haven't tried that's on the Shelf of Opportunity. So this will probably get played hopefully sooner rather than later because we're working on our Shelf of Opportunity.
We are.
and that has to be played. So we might be getting this out soon.
All right.
But man, this is gorgeous, and the components are so cool. I love the components in this game. Anyway, that is Lost Ruins of Arnak. $25s. What's a clue? Quick clue.
All right. Kitty cat.
Calico.
Wow. Well done. Well done.
I mean, we don't have tons of those that you like, so.
All right.
It's so cute.
This is Calico, and Calico is one of those games that when you look at the box top, you're like, oh, what a cute little game. And then when you try to play it, it's like, oh my gosh, what is going on in my head? Because it's thinky. It's thinky.
Yeah, this reminds me of Josie.
It does.
It is a little sentimental because we just had to put our sweet Josie down a few months ago, and we have a photo of her laying just like that, and she was this color.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a good game. It's a good game.
It's a very good game. So you're trying to make a quilt, and it's just really thinky. It's puzzly.
It's very puzzly. My brain is like.
It's like you kind of working it in here. You're burning calories for sure.
The cover is a little deceptive.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, oh, what a cute game. Not, but really enjoyable if you like puzzle type games. It's gorgeous because you're trying to build a really pretty quilt out of it, and the designs of the tiles that you're building the quilt with are really, really nice. So
the colors are popping.
They're popping. Popping, says Jody. Anyway. There it is. That is my number 25, Calico.
Okay, back in space.
Of course we are.
So far we've done space, a break, now we're back to space.
Of course we are.
Lots of dice. It's an older one. This was one of my brother's games. That is Roll for the Galaxy. I love games that just have a lot of dice and a lot of different kinds of dice.
This one has a lot of dice.
This one, yes. Build empires in space with dice. It has 7 different types of custom dice that represent your workers. Each round, you're going to roll and assign them to develop new technologies, settle new worlds, and ship goods. So everyone's going to roll dice, and behind your screen, you're going to be assigning them to take different actions, and then everyone's going to reveal, and everyone does actions for the phases that were chosen by players, and I like this game a lot.
It's been a long time since I played that.
It has been a good amount of time. Oh man, I just love that big pile of dice.
Yeah, it's a lot.
No, but I really enjoyed this game, and hopefully we'll be playing Race for the Galaxy, the card version, soon, because that is also our shuffle opportunity, and I'm trying to work through it.
It's been sitting there a long time.
It was also one of my brother's games. I'm surprised I haven't played it yet at this point because I do love this game so much. So, I don't know. Yep, that is a really fun one. That is Roll for the Galaxy.
Guess who's going to space?
Space.
This is a flippin' right in space.
Welcome to the moon.
Ooh, nicely done. So, this is like 8 games in one, basically, because you can play all of the different chapters, or however you kind of break it down.
Campaign.
There's a campaign. You can play it all the way through as a campaign, and there's 8 different steps from launch to landing on the moon, and it kind of has all these different games along the journey, and each one's very different.
Now, you don't have to play campaign. You can just play them.
You can play them individually.
Pick one of them and play.
And so they're all they're very different, and it's amazing that they've come up with all of these different ways of doing this, and stuck them all in one box.
I still think this is one of the most bang for your buck games.
Oh, absolutely.
Because it's literally like different games.
Yeah. Yeah, and I like, the writing games. I like flip and write, roll and write, and especially the ones that are a little bit more complex. This one is kind of verging into that zone of increased complexity that I like. So it's really cool. It's really pretty. Each of the little boards for each of the different parts of the campaign.
Yeah, it looks great. I love it.
Are all very different, and they all look really cool. and it's just really really well done.
Yeah, and I think, like I said, we haven't done the campaign, but it's really cool when you look through all the different sheets, the maps or whatever. It feels very thematic. It's like you're launching, and then you're, I don't know, doing orbiting, and then eventually like you're settling on the moon, and then there's a virus, and then you're like trying to escape. It's really cool. Have we played 5 of them at this point?
I think we've gotten through 5. Yeah, yeah. So each one of them very different, and we love them all.
I think the virus might be next for us.
Cool.
That's a good one.
All right, there you go. Welcome to the moon.
Okay, so mine is a Garfield game, and this one is, for me, is all about the castle in the middle, bumping workers and trying to move up the castle. Oh my gosh.
Viscount.
I love that in this game. Viscounts of the West Kingdom. Yeah, so this has several aspects to it. You're going to have your Viscount going around the castle doing stuff. But on your turn, you're playing a card, and on your board, once the cards like drop off, there's a drop off effect, and there's a lot of different things going on. But my favorite thing is the castle in the middle, where I always like try to max that out as much as possible. I like try to get as many workers on there. I just love that mechanic in this game. I'm just enthralled with it. Enthralled.
Enthralled.
I love that. I love that. Anyway. This might possibly be the only Garfield game on my top 50 this year.
Wow.
But I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it is. I think it might be. But yeah, this is definitely a good one. I love it. That is Viscounts of the West Kingdom.
Alright, so this is, in a way, a combination of my last 2 games. Kind of. So, Welcome to the Moon was in space. Calico has a cat.
Oh.
If you put cats in space, what do you get?
Malem Space Agency.
Alright, so this is one goofy name, Malem, that I could say all day. But this is one of the coolest push your luck games I think we've played. And another bang for your buck game. Like
yeah.
It gives you this really awesome play mat. That it's basically you're trying to journey upward, and you're trying to offload your alien cats or your cat astronauts, not alien cat, your cat astronauts onto different places in order to achieve different objectives. But the farther up you go, the more valuable those objectives are. So you're kind of constantly trying to push your luck a little bit to get higher and higher and higher until eventually you might bust, and then you just get nothing that turn. So
well, it depends what cat you played, what cat astronaut, because some let you like parachute off, and this is definitely a great game.
Yeah, super super fun. Malem Space Agency.
All right, why don't you go ahead and mute your phone so I'm not super distracted.
Okay,
so mine is a dice-driven game. We call it Battle Yahtzee, and that is dice thrown. I'm just gonna get one battle chest. We have multiple. I just grabbed this big old boy, and this, like I said, Battle Yahtzee. So you're just rolling dice, trying to activate abilities on your board, and you have some cards that you can play, and you're basically trying to be the last person standing. And this is just a lot of fun because there's so many different characters, and you can mix and match all kinds. You can have Santa versus the cursed pirate, or there's all kinds of things. You have X-Men and Marvel. Yeah. So and they're still coming out with more characters. It's just a lot of fun to play, and we always have a good time.
I thought it might be a little higher for you.
I thought so too, but I feel like I might have. I've been getting a little bit of burnt out feelings with it.
Never.
But that won't be permanent. It's just like a temporary thing for me. I think would rather play other things at the moment, but I still really love the game, and it might do this in my list. I think
this is one of those games that it could be one that I could play at any time. Anytime. Doesn't matter. Burnout's not a thing because there's just too many characters and too many different ways to play.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, for me, there are other games I would like to play.
Never.
But like I said, I think this one's going to fluctuate on my top 50.
Cool.
But this is where it's landed this time. Dice Throne. Two more. So what's this one?
This is a 2-player war game.
Back to the 2-player.
Yeah, it happens. So
Is this Myanmar 44?
no, it's not. This is a 2-player war game, and it's played in different theaters.
Oh, Blitzkrieg.
Blitzkrieg, and it's quick. It's
World War II in 20 minutes.
That's right. So there you have it. Blitzkrieg, World War II in 20 minutes, and it takes about 20 minutes to play, which is pretty awesome because I like kind of quick, punchy games like that. But this one's still pretty thinky because you're trying to win battles in different arenas, and you are utilizing different tiles in order to fight in different ways in these different arenas. So, for example, in the Pacific Ocean, you're using mostly like water stuff, or you might use planes, but you're not going to use the land stuff like you might in Europe. So it's just like, it's really cool. I find that this one is one of those that's kind of that right level of thinkiness, but it doesn't take forever to do, and it doesn't like wear you out.
Yeah, and you love tug of war in games, and this has like multiple areas of tug of war.
Yeah.
For each front, like there's a tug of war to
Right. And you're trying to kind of prioritize which ones you're going to go and really work at to try and win, because you're going to have to sacrifice something in order to get something over here. So
it's a good one.
really, really great game. Blitzkrieg World War II in 20 minutes.
Nice.
Yes, I know.
Well, I don't have this game. I don't have the box here. It would be another larger box, and this is a very heavy game. Heavy with mechanisms and heavy in weight as well, because there's a lot of like cardboard and stuff in it. This is Civolution. This is a new to the list game for me, and this is one of those Stefan Feld games, and it is very thinky, and man do I like this game. I am terrible at it. Every time I played, I just get trounced. I cannot figure out how to optimize things because there's a lot going on. But oh my gosh, I love this game. So you have like your own board that is like a structure, and it has like a little bit of tech tree-ness to it. But anyway, you can use your dice, you're selecting dice to select different actions, and there's so many different things you can do. I mean, you're doing stuff on your own board, and then you're doing stuff out on this communal board where you're trying to explore, kind of branch out, get resources, all kinds of stuff. And you're playing out cards into your own like tableau, you're basically kind of tucking them into your structure in different levels, which will get different points at the end of the game. There's a lot going on in this game. So man, I love this game. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to get you to play this one with me. I don't own it. That could change in the future, but I'm not sure because I don't know who would play this with me. So I don't know the likelihood of it getting played. So we'll have to wait and see.
You're definitely not increasing the chances of me playing it by saying that.
No, this is not your type of game. Okay. No, I don't think this is for you. But it is for me, and that is Civolution. Last one.
This is number 21. And we are going to be looking at another 2-player that has one component of tug of war in it. That's not the whole game, but there is a component of that.
All of these 2-player games are just getting like mixed in my brain, so I don't even remember what's what anymore.
Well, let's just say this comes from a different. This is a 2-player version of another game. This is Seven Wonders Duel.
Oh, okay.
So, Seven Wonders Duel is one that has kind of dropped for her. I think she's kind of lost love for it. I still haven't. This one is still a winner for me. I just like how you're trying to build up these kind of different sections, and you're trying to figure out exactly what you're going to prioritize and go for. I also like the way that the cards are laid out on the table, and you're looking at some. You can see some of them, and you can't see other ones, and you're kind of having to, pick them up, and in that way, you're building your wonders, and then you're battling with the
Military.
the military, trying to do your science stuff. Just all these different things that you're kind of working on at the same time. That is just makes this one. This is probably another one that I have a hard time seeing this one falling out of that top 50. It's
a good game,
been
yeah.
here for a while, so
Yeah.
but it is dropping. It is at 21. I think it was in the teens or maybe a little higher even before that. So anyway, there you have it. Seven Wonders Duel.
Okay, well, mine is a cooperative deduction game.
Ooh, I like this one.
That is Bomb Busters. This is one we both really, really like, and this is new to the list, right? I think this is new to my
Oh, yeah.
list.
Oh, yeah.
We played this not too long ago.
Right.
So you're basically trying to safely defuse each bomb, and you are collaborating with your teammates, and you use the wires you have in front of you to try and deduce your teammates' wires. But don't cut the red wire, because boom, you will blow up. This is a fantastic game. There's 66 missions in this game. We haven't even touched the surface on that. But oh my gosh, I highly recommend this game if you like deduction games. This is, I think, becoming one of our favorites for sure.
For sure.
That is Bomb Busters. Definitely check it out.
All right, everybody. So there it is. That's our 30 to 21. And I want you guys to leave us a comment down below. Let us know which of these games do you like the most? Where would you rank them? And who's got the better list? I think that's.
I feel like our list overall in the top 50 would be like space themed games versus 2-player games. That's kind of what it seems to be these days.
Kind of works out that way, yeah. So there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you on the next group of 10.
Adios.